feel good. I knew that I would not. So good, so good. I got you.
Well, now what you see is what you get. Now, if you like what you see here, this is what we are giving you.
Are you sure, Tina? Because, seriously, this is tiring, man.
Really, but I think you're doing great. And I think the people like to watch you, right?
Why don't you try doing it, Tina?
Okay, I asked the real Michael Jackson to do.
By all means.
Now, Michael Joseph Jackson, or better known as Michael Jackson, was born on the 29th August 1958 in Indiana. The King of Pop began his music career at the age of only 5.
Yep. Now, the Jackson 5 was a band formed by his own brothers themselves, and the King of Pop was unquestionably the biggest pop star in the 80s.
Yeah.
In his prime time, he always seemed to possess all the tools to dominate the charts. His instantly identifiable voice, eye-popping dance move, and loads of sheer star power.
That's right. And his 1982 blockbuster, Thriller, became the biggest selling album of all time. And he was the first ever black male artist to find stardom on MTV.
Now, whereas videos such as Black or White and Scream made Michael Jackson an enduring staple on MTV, with stage performances and music videos, he popularized a number of dance techniques such as the robot and the moonwalk.
Oh yes, how can we not know about the moonwalk? Now, Michael Jackson has also won numerous awards, including 13 Grammy Awards and 13 #1 singles in his solo career, and he hit the sale of 750 million records worldwide. But tragically, the King of Pop passed away on the 25th of June this year, aged only 50.
So sad. You know, on the 7th of July, his memorial was held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, and it was broadcasted live around the world, attracting a global audience of up to 1 billion people.
But I must say this, the title King of Pop stays with us forever and ever.
Chill, Tina. Well, people, let's move on to the next segment before Tina floods the studio with all her tears.
Today, we are honored to have our very own local band formed by this very young but talented band called 1 Inch Closer. 1 Inch Closer was formally formed at May 2009. The band is still a baby band on the way to become a majors. Their dream is to become an established indie band in the local music scene. 5 of them live very different lifestyle and they come from different places with different social circles.
Hi, I'm keyboardist Calvin.
Fate has brought them together in University Malaya Dayao 2009 Yaolan Show Music Pop Yearly Concert.
Hello, I'm Jason. I'm the vocalist and guitarist.
Since then, they have been rocking their own socks off and on the way to rock others.
Drama we sing.
Dream is what they dare to do. They share every moment together and getting 1 inch closer with each other.
And bassist Calvin.
Recently, they are doing some preparation to release an 80s songs album. They cherish the moment they spend together as band a lot because in rock they trust.
1 Inch Closer! Come on, dance!
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet had got no rhythm. Thought it easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Shooting better than a cheat a friend. To waste a chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again when I dance with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, you've seen Tina crying the whole day, you've seen Tina laughing all day, and you've seen Tina making fun of me all day long. Now, you've seen the real Michael Jackson doing his thing, you've seen the fake Michael Jackson and me doing my thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome the young, the talented dwarf. I give you 1 Inch Closer!
Hi Jason, hi Yunfei, welcome to the Winding Records. Now, this is the first time you guys are here in the studio, right? So tell me, are you guys nervous?
little bit.
A little bit.
Good.
Okay.
It's alright, guys. You don't have to feel nervous because you know what? Tina and me, we're well known, we're famous for being friendly, kind-hearted, and super lame, right, Tina?
What are you calling lame, Adrian?
Alright, I'm just joking, Tina, chill. Alright, guys, so tell me, how's everything going with the band, your music and stuff?
Yeah.
It's been pretty well. Maybe not so smooth all the times, but things are going pretty well now.
Not so smooth. So what was the not so smooth you were referring to?
Asim.
Well, being student, I also have to perform with the band. Sometimes the timetable is clash here and there, like between lab classes, jamming practice, and performance.
And Pakto as well.
Yeah, I get what you mean now.
Naughty.
Yep, and I bet it's really hard, eh? Well, the thing is, what's the secret behind your success, guys? Sorry, how do you juggle your time, your paktoring, you know, and your recordings and your classes and stuff like that?
It's commitment that we're talking about here. Because of the passion that we have for music, and at the same time we have the duties to perform as students as well. Yeah, so
I think we need to be really very consistent.
Yeah.
Even though we have a lot of coursework, but we also make sure practice at least one time a week.
Wow. Time management, people. Time management.
That was really tough, but I must say that you guys are efficient in handling it. Perhaps you guys can teach Mr. Adrian here how to be good at his time management, right?
Yeah, right, Tina. And perhaps you can come along with me because you're not that far ahead in front of me either.
But who's the one who's always being late? I have to wait for you
So
to put
guys,
on your
where do you
clothes
guys
and makeup.
usually
Hello, I'm talking
practice
here.
and
Are you
perform?
listening?
I'm just wondering if the audience or your fans actually want to catch glimpses of you guys, where do you suggest and where should they actually go to? Forget about Tina.
Hey, you're gonna get it later.
well, we usually perform around the university.
Alright.
I mean, when the university they held any event, they will invite us for performance.
Okay.
And there's an upcoming event at UM on September, so you guys may catch us there.
Okay, so for those of you who like them, maybe next month you guys can spend some time and go to the UM and take a look, right? Now this is really cool, but I also know that you guys are actually currently preparing this upcoming album, which is also a tribute to the 80s, right? So can you guys tell us more about this movie? This album.
Currently we are busy about the album recording. This album is a mixture about the rock, alternative, and some sentimental songs.
Such as what songs can we?
Like Can't Help Falling in Love.
Oh,
That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool, right, Tina?
Yeah.
No, I'm already anticipating, but
Me too.
it's just one thing, just a little bit of curiosity here, guys. What actually triggered you guys to produce an album based on about the 80s? Alright, I mean, no offense, but you guys are really young, you guys are handsome, you guys are sexy.
How about me?
No, we are all sexy and young here today, right?
Yeah.
But it's just, I've been told time and again that, youngsters, teenagers like us don't really indulge in 80s music. I mean, what do you have to say about that?
But I must say it's not entirely true, Adrian.
Right.
Actually, there are a lot of people like oldies, and we're quite familiar with it. As some of today's singers like Cedar, Quiet Drive, Nora Jones, Celine Dion, they're also doing a cover version of it, those oldies. And yeah, the same goes to us. So we really love those 80s songs. And I think it's also the closest era to us.
I see. Now that's cool. Now, peeps, we're gonna take a break, but when we come back, we have more coming up, and the band is gonna play us one more song. So don't go anyway because you don't want to miss it. All right.
Stay tuned.